Hello guys, this is RDG here. Hopefully you guys have had a good day and you're enjoying that demo. I just want to tell you a few things that you ought to do and think about before you get into Street Fighter 6, yeah? So without further ado guys, let's get to it. Alright guys, so once again, like I said, there are a few things you ought to know before you get into SF6. You know, most people are getting into this game hoping that perhaps it will be different compared to Street Fighter 5. If I was a scrub then, I'm hoping to not be a scrub now. And I'm thinking maybe it might be magic that is the case. But I'm gonna walk you through a few things that you ought to know, okay? What do you need to know? That said, let's just see what's going on. So there it is, what you need to know, okay? So let me just try to expand that so that perhaps we could see a little bit more. Alright, so let me take you through it, okay? So what you need to know before you get into Street Fighter 6. There are a couple of things that come to mind. First and foremost, every Street Fighter player has to have these down, okay? So let's have a look at these. Okay, let's just have a quick look. Alright, so first of all, you see the cast right there. You see the cast, that is good. You're gonna have to pick what kind of character you wanna work with, but anyways, that aside, you all know the kinds of characters that are there. You got your glide characters, your quarter circle forwards, Hadouken guys, and then you got your charge characters, Guile. See that dude over there? That guy is dope. So what you're gonna have to learn is this. First and foremost, execution. You're gonna need to have your execution on point. What do I mean by execution? I don't mean combo execution, okay? I don't mean that hard stuff where you just want to get straight to it and go into the lab, or is it trials and you just start executing everything? No. Get your basics down. You got your Hadouken motion. Can you do it every time? Can you get it 10 out of 10 when you try it? You know, things like that. Your DPs, your DP movement, your sonic booms. Once you get that, then you are setting yourself up for success. You know, you can move forward to the next thing. So I won't get into the controllers and everything, but yeah, that also is important to think about. Your keyboard player, yeah, leverless controller player, maybe just PS4, PS5 controller, that sort of thing. Yeah, you get the idea. And then the next thing you're gonna have to think about is anti-airs. So most of the times when you're playing against scrubs, yeah, I'm also, nah, I don't suffer with that so much. Maybe just a tad, depending on the character I'm using. So you need to think about anti-airs. Scrubs love to jump a lot. You will get jumped on, especially when this game drops and everyone just wants to get in and do their combo, get in and do their combo. Jumping is one of those things that feel natural to people. You have to find a way to overcome that jumping, okay? So with anti-airs, you've got normals and your DP kind of move, right? An air attack invincible move. So in Street Fighter 5, you think of things like crouching medium punch for birdie. You'd think of crouching heavy punch for G. Those are anti-air normals. But when you've got a Shoryuken or a tiger uppercut or even a flash kick, those are what I'm referring to as DP, and doing these on reaction is very, very important. And in some instances, depending on the character you're using, you're gonna have some Oki, right? So Ryu is a good example. He's got that DP move. Luke is got that DP. I think Kimberly also has that as well. DJ I saw something interesting as well. So I don't know. I think DJ is just one of those characters as well. He ought to have that DP move. Anyways, when you have your anti-airs down, try to put yourself on the spot and try to anti-air each time someone tries to jump on you. And it's also been one of my weaknesses. Ooh, let's talk about anti-airs. Anyhow, moving to the next thing. Now that you've got your anti-airs down, the next bit you're gonna have to work on is spacing, okay? Just simple spacing. What happens in neutral? What happens when the two characters are not interacting? There's no blocks done, nothing, they're just right there. it is in this space that you actually build opportunities. Depending on the character you're using, these options differ. You might be using a character like JP, this guy's got traps. You might be using a character like Gal, this guy's got fireballs. Or just characters with proper, excellent mobility like Jury. But at each stage, you need to be in a favorable position to get the advantage. To be able to whiff punish if your opponent misses something. To be able to jump in if you try and react to fireballs, you know. And so on and so forth. To be able to get the knockdown, and then you can apply your pressure, okay? So, just let me know what you thought about the video. I hope you've gotten some interesting tips overall. And yeah, GG's guys, have fun. Play games.